obviously you're playing the top-ranked team in the nation. It's going to be a difficult match, but what didn't you guys do to put yourselves in position to at least make it a little bit more difficult on them?
Didn't stay. I mean, first of all, anytime you get up again, I mean, that's, I think even in mixed words, at least what he said to me, that's as good as they can play. So they played best man. They played awesome. And they played great. And so it put tons of pressure on us. And again, that's what we haven't been handling. When somebody applies pressure on us, same thing that, SC just did it right from the beginning. And we didn't respond well Friday night when pressure got on us. We were great when we came out ready, and we got an early lead, and we did okay. But when a pressure's applied, and they applied it the entire match, they played great, and we just aren't responding well to that. We just have to. When we stayed focused and just worried about the play in front of us instead of, oh my gosh, what are they doing? We outscored them in a few stretches when we did that, but we just would get rattled, get caught up in the emotion, and we can't do that.
Is it a case of needing one player to kind of take charge and temper that, or is it a team-wide thing?
It's a great question. It can be a team-wide thing if everybody does it. But if one person does it, that's the advantage they have with having Sam, who's the best player in the country, is that, anytime you need something, you can go to her. And you got to have that, and that's what you get. If one player can do that, then it can settle everybody down. But it can be a different player from day to day if your team allows that to happen, or individuals allow that to happen. Lindsay just didn't go. She couldn't jump. I'm proud of her that she went. It's her first sprained ankle. She went after it. She gave everything she had. She just didn't really have it today. That probably hurt us a little bit. And we relied on her so much, and we didn't have her to rely on. And then they knew they were going to Mar. Samit had a great match, and we didn't set her. And that's part of our problem too. Again, that's getting caught up in the emotion. We kept setting Martine, and Samit's putting everything she touches on the floor, and we're setting Martine.
You kind of went deep into your bench in that third set. Was that just trying to get a spark?
I'm trying to find somebody who will do exactly what you're asking for, and somebody that'll play. Haley's had back spasms in the beginning, and even I've admittedly kind of babied her watching those because she needs to get stronger, etc., and I don't want those to flare up again. But she doesn't have a lot of heat, but she's smart, and so she needed to have an opportunity to be out there, and people out there weren't doing what they had to, so I had to give her an opportunity to do that. And then we had to have Lynn's in there, and August was in there because I thought August came in and picked us up at the end of the second, and her choices are good, and she brought life to us, and I left August in there.
What was your mentality going into the third set after automatically putting points in the first two sets at the beginning?
I don't really understand that question. My mentality has nothing. It doesn't matter at all. I think we thought we were going to be fine coming out in the third set. They jumped all over us. Again, they played great. So, got to give a lot of credit to them.
You consider yourself that Samantha's the best player in the country. What do you think she did today that made it so tough for you guys?
She went 15-2. And at one time she was 13-0. So. That's what she did. She's freaking really good, and she and again, her serve. We have traditionally kind of given her serves trouble because we'll adjust, and then I changed rotations, and I was going to change. I didn't change in the third set because I thought they were going to change, which she got us. So that's a bad rotation that she was serving to us in the last two sets. In the first two, she missed a lot because she was trying to go someplace that she didn't like, and we've been pretty successful at making her go places she doesn't like to go, and we were in the first set, but she had a rotation that she liked in the last two sets.
You guys went on a nice little 7-2 run in the second set and started to get a little bit of momentum back, and you can tell that your team was playing with a lot more confidence at that point. What do you think it's going to take to get to the point where you're playing with that confidence at all times?
for them to come step up and do that. I mean, they're the ones that have to do it. I think we're trying to be as positive as we can be, and they're playing great. At times they're playing great. We were hitting over 300 after the first, deep into the second set. I don't know if at the end of the second set we were hitting over 300. We were hitting great. We had to play better defense. We need to put it together. We can do this. We just have to be smarter. And a team that plays really, really well, you're going to have to play really, really well, and it's going to be tough to do that when we don't have quite the confidence that we should.